Answer your attendance. Batch number 1, Akshata.
Group 4 ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
Group 4, batch 1. Darshan. Deeksha. Dharnesh. Dishad. Impana. Kavya Prasad. Manasa. Pavitra D. Pooja. Sankalp Ganesh. Satish Adiya. Shayan. Sudeep Kumar Acharya. Ganasham. Sushant. Batch 2, Saima Ahmad. Batch ಏನ ದರ್ಶನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂತ Batch 2, Saima Ahmad. Sinchana. Srividya. Sujit. Ullas. Vachan Kashyap. Yashashwini KS. Badvika. Amina Fazlin. Archit Jain. Arjun C. Arjun. Bhumika CR. Jashayan. Vachan PM. Prameya. Ashita. Group 3, Vrinda B. Chaitanya M. Dev. Disha Acharya. Gaganashri. Kavyashri. Kusumayan. Nikhil RP. Nikita. Sama S. Kumar. Swara Shrikant. Yashwant. Ananya. मोहन
Present, sir.
संजना MC प्रियंका दीपक बाला संजना L
Batch 6, Bhuvan. Chandana M. Chankappa MG. Chiranjeevi R. Tia Ramesh. Isha S. G. Gagana Bopana. Govardhan KB. Govardhan. Gurudarshan MJ. Maninder Kumar. Manoj S. Mohammed Faiz. Yukta As. Kartik DK. Disha KV. Haranvi Kumar. Batch 4 Arpita KG. Bhavana MM. Bhavyashri MK. Danyashri MK. Durgesh KJ. Hariprasad SP. Kirtana M. Kusum V. Lekana VP. Nitin GS. Prerana S. Sanvi Raj.
ಪ್ರವೀಣ ಡೌನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡುವೆ
Sanvi Raj.
ಆಯ್ತಾ ಪ್ರವೀಣ್
ಅರ್ಚನಾ. Ananya BS. Batch 5 Samiksha NL. Sinchana C. Sindhu. Subhash V. Tudasi KV. Varshini R. Chandana C. Akash S. Abhishek SJ. Akash Koda HS. Avanika. Baspanna L. Nikhilesh. Varsha MV. Shashidhar. Batch 7 Pradyota. Prajwal GM. Rakesh B. Rohan Gadapati. Shashidhar.
ಫಿಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ
Shashikumar M.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ
Shreyas Koda MS.
ತುಂಬ ಇದೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೋದಾ
Suchit.
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನೀವು ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್
Sujan N.
ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಹಾಂ
Sunil Kumar M.
ಹೌದು ಹೌದು ನೋಡೋಣ
ತೇಜಸ್ವಿನಿ ಆರ್. ಯಶಸ್ P. Lalitya Lokesh. Nikita V. Disha M. Batch 8 Yuvaraj MC. CG Yoshita Raj. Kittu R. Kushal PS. Naik Bhumika. Pritam Raj R. Sai Suprita KP. Sanjana S. Saima. Aryan N. Lakshmi. Jagati P. Ishanya. Tarun DP. Shashank KG. Harman. Vivek S.
Good morning, everyone. So today is the last day of our induction program, and now for the first session we have the speaker, our librarian, Professor Basappa sir, with you. Already I think he has given a brief introduction towards the library in the Freshers' Day, but some more information will be shared with you by him. And after sir, as you all know, our another one, Professor Neeti, will be sharing about the digital library to you, which is very much required for your academics. So we'll welcome Professor Basappa.
Good morning to all. I am Basappa, KL librarian. I would like to brief about our library and resources and some rules and regulations to follow you. The Library and Information Center, the vision. The library will be recognized as an accessible and exceptional center for research, learning and creativity focused on the student success. We will be leaders in developing and utilizing the talents of everyone who works the library to achieve excellence in service to students and to our community. Vision. Our mission is to promote information and digital literacy to all students, staff and the community. Through collaboration, research and thinking critically, students will become proficiency learnings in accessing information. Our library and Information Center was established in the year 1963. Now is one of the best university library in the state. It started its function with a vision to serve the information needs to its user, and it mainly holding mainly holds books related to engineering, technology and allied subjects. Library with 1,100 square meters area that contains lending and borrowing section. The borrowing section you can borrow the books to your home. Then reference section you will sit and refer the books, and your laptop and other things you can use there. Digital library and reading room. The reading room we have a 25 newspapers and 35 magazines, that is competitive exams like that. That type of magazines are available there. Presently, the library has a collection of 1,46,000 plus volumes and 50,000 plus titles of textbooks, reference books, dictionaries, yearbooks, bibliographical resources. It contains humanities, abstract, literature and management. The library amazingly rich collection of theses, dissertations, encyclopedias, encyclopedias and general books including Kannada and English novels, e-books, e-journals, PDFs and NPTEL lecture series. That NPTEL lecture series, this is UGC made videos. That subject videos you can access in their interest. Library using LiftSoft software for all in-house operations in the library. It is fully computerized and provide web-based open access. Library OPAC can access to staff and students through the intranet within the campus and outside the campus. In the outside the campus, you can get the password and your login ID from us. Loan of books to members is made against or smart RFID cards. Students are allowed to borrow 3 books to UG and PG students, 6 books for research scholars for 15 days duration. That is most important. D-Space software. We are using our digital library, D-Space software, digital library services with 35 computers to access the e-journals, e-books, PDFs, MOOCs, Swayam, NPTEL and other educative UGC programs can access remotely. The library subscribing for full text e-journals like IEEE, ASS, PPOP, that is all serial public journals, and POP means conference proceedings in online, ASE, American Society for Civil Engineers full journals, Springer 850 journals and JMP software for your research and other programs. Nimbus digital library software contains 10,339 e-books and 9,000 and odd journals available for your browse. We are using Turnitin and Woodfund, both the software for anti-plagiarism check. The library has a subscription of 140 technical print journals. It is print journals, 22 journal magazines and 18 newspapers. We have to encourage the students a Bureau of Competitive Examination cell. Encourage the students in preparation to the competitive exams like IAS, IPS, GATE, TOEFL, GRE and other national and international level examinations. We have an institutional membership, developing library network. We can share the resources to developing library networks. We can access 10,826 e-books and 709 subject categories and 5,700 plus e-journals through Delnet's institutional members. National Digital Library India, this is situated in IIT Kharagpur. Resource can access to registered our NDLI club membership in JSSSTU, then you can access the all resources available in the NDLI. Institutional Engineer of India, we have many journals issued, print as well as soft copy for your references. Current Science Association also we have received the journals, current science, we can access the journals also. Web OPAC, online public access catalog provides search facilities to locate books and other materials available in the library using LiftSoft 12.0 version and Nimbus software. Digital library, a separate digital library has been established and exclusively used for online access, e-books, e-journals, PDFs and NPTEL lecture series. We have Dell Power Edge T40 Power Server. Tower server is used to customize the D-Space software and the Nimbus. Access of digital library, you can visit our URL 10.24.7.408080 JSSST. You can access our all digital resources. The following e-resources are available in our digital library: e-books, e-journals, that is journals, ACE, directory of open source journals, everything we will customize there. Computer-based DVDs along with the books. Many books contain some DVDs, that also we can access there. NPTEL lecture series, syllabus for UG and PG students, institutional repositories, that is faculty publications, PhD thesis, everything. Previous year question paper also we can access in the digital library. Project reports, previous year project reports, UG, PG also we can access in our digital library. And college photo gallery, you can access in digital library. Using useful e-resources in digital library, we can customize many e-resources that is IEEE, ASME, ASCE, all resources you can go to our URL and browse, get your information. National Library, Indian culture, those who are interested in culture and other things, you can access many books are there. Government of India, All India Council for Technical Education, they are also prescribed some books and other things, you can go there. National Board of Accreditation, NAC, home, that is the home website. And UGC, many resources are customized to faculty members and students also. You can go to that website, you can use that also. That National Library also you have a club in the digital library. Next. The library functions, book acquisition, that is the acquire the books, purchase of books, stack maintenance in the according to classification number, DDC 22 second edition we are classified, journal subscription and library automation we have automated for circulation, everything, technical processing, circulation desk, that is issue returns of the books, reference section, digital library services, already I have explained, reprographic and scanning services. If you need any xerox and other things, you can get the xerox also in our library. Interlibrary loan, any books from other library or other resources, we can help you to get that books also, books or journals or any resources. This is our collections, volumes of books, 1,29,000+. We have a SCST book bank scheme. Those category books also we issued the students for once per semester wise. 3 to 5 books we are issued. We can use that facilities also. Print journals, e-books, and thesis and dissertations. Back volume, bound volumes means the back volumes of journals. 2 to 3 lakhs multimedia contents, everything we are putting in our digital library. The library is open to all working days. It is our timings. Borrowing section, you can borrow the books and return the books from Monday to Friday 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday 10 to 2 p.m. Reference section, it is work from 8 to 8, including Saturday also, Monday to Saturday. Depending on the student's demand, the more timings are extended during the exam times. If you need the more time, for example, night, evening time on 9 o'clock, we can extend the time also. That depends on your demands. Library rules and regulations is most important. Admission to library, students are allowed to library reference section and digital library only on production of their authorized valid identity card, ID card. Borrowing facilities, 3 books will be issued for UGPG students, 6 books will be issued for research scholars, 12 books will be issued for faculty members on the presentation of their library card along with the smart ID card. Staffs and students are instructed to check the books while borrowing, and they will be responsible for any type of damage or mutilation notice at the time of returning. At the time of borrowing, you can check the books. If they are tear the pages or somebody is marked, everything you can bring the notice to us. Otherwise, you will be responsible at the time of returning the books. Please careful that. Books will be issued on the students for 14 days only, that is 15 days duration. In the last page slip, in the book last page, slip is pasted and stamped mentioned in the due date, and the fine will be charged 50 paise for per book per week, first week. After 1 week, 1 rupee per day for per book, we will be charged for overdue charges. In case book lost, if the books are lost, then the borrower shall replace the new books. The new books will be available in the market. Latest edition or same edition. If book not available, pay the double the cost of the books after getting the permission from the principal. Next. Loss of borrower cards, that ID card and borrower's cards. Borrower or smart card should be reported to the librarian in writing after checking. They will be issued a duplicate card on a payment of ₹10, that is library card, borrower card, and ₹100 for smart ID card. We are issuing a UHF RFID card for all the students. That card will be charged for ₹100. Validity of cards, borrowers the library borrowers cards will be valid for the respective academic year only. Every year we are issuing the new cards for the library borrowing cards. At the end of the academic year, borrowers cards shall be returned to the library. The new card will be issued for every year. Smart RFID cards are valid till the end of the course, that is 4 years. Care of library books. Students are required to handle the books, journals very carefully. Making with pencil, it is most important. Writing or highlighting, tearing of pages or mutilating the same in any other way will be viewed very seriously. In such cases, readers shall be held responsible unless these are brought to the notice of the library staff at the time of issuing. Book bank. SCST students can avail the book bank facility to submit an application along with the document proof to become a member of the book bank. The book bank books will be issued 4 to 5 textbooks depending on the availability of books for each semester, and books shall be retained till the end of the semester. One semester you can use that 5 books without fine. After the one semester it will be charged. Reference section as encyclopedias, dictionaries, textbooks, reference books, examinations, gate preparation materials, etc., which are available for reference. The Bureau of Competitive Exams also we are situated in the reference section. Encourage the students to prepare GATE, GRE, TOEFL, IAS, IPS, KS examinations. Readers can make use of these facilities and resources. Journal section. In this section, journals, journal magazines and newsletters are available. They are arranged subject-wise. The latest issue are displayed in the display rack, and other issues will be arranged in their drawer. Back volumes of periodicals also kept in the rack subject-wise and are meant only for the reference and allow for xeroxing and photocopying. This is some other rules. Silence to be maintained in the library, reference and digital library also. No discussion permitted within the library. Registration should be done to become a library member prior to the using the library resources. No personal belongings allowed inside the library. So many rules we have put it there. You can go through the slides and read carefully everything. The next slide. These are some rules. Just we can go through the rules. Next. These are doing the following things is strictly prohibited. Illegal downloading, distributing in digital library, some illegal downloading, everything will be prohibited. Strictly prohibited to download the entire journals, full journals. It is not allowed to download. Next. These some rules, you can read it. Next. The more services, please ask the librarian. Speak to librarian or make an appointment or in-depth help. Feel free to contact library and library staff. And also you have an email address in the down. You can feel free to contact any doubts or books you are not traced or journals you are traced or facing any problem. You please contact us or our library staff will help you. Next. Lastly, the late former President of India, Dr. Abdul Kalam said, be creative. That leads to thinking. Thinking ensures a plan to action. Plan of action helps in execution of the task. Students, your task in the university or the college is to ensure you are acquire knowledge to put use in this competitive world. Thank you. Any doubts, please ask me. Any doubts? First of all, we are issuing, I think, in our society one ID card, manual ID card. You can get that ID card and get the signature from the admission section and submit along with your 2 photos. We are issuing the library cards after receiving the list from the admission section. It may be take 2-3 days. Next Monday or Tuesday we can allow to borrow the books from the library for the first year students. Any other doubts? Okay, thank you. Now I will introduce our professor, NDLI club veteran, Professor Lucy Madam. She is explaining how to use the NDLI digital library and get the members in detail. Thank you.
Thank you, Basappa sir, for a brief introduction about the library resources and usage of library and some do's and don'ts that has to be followed. Actually, please frankly raise your hands. How many of you visit libraries physically? Physically library ಹೋಗಿ ಓದೋರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಹೇಳಿ. ಇಷ್ಟೇ. Not even 10% audience. How many of you use mobiles? All. To do what? Social media. To use social media? Or will you read something in your phone? Read what? Stories? Some unwanted articles? Jingles? What you do? How many of you read some e-books or something in your phone? Using your phone? Not even 5% again. Okay, so now I will be briefing you about the NDLI, that is National Digital Library of India, which is a virtual library. So those who are using phones or always be on your laptops can make use of this and read through your phones. Okay, so it is my topic will be empowering through digitized knowledge. Using that is usage of NDLI, that is how you can make use of this National Digital Library and what all are there in that. So this is actually very important because in the library, physical library, the resources may not be to that extent, but in the digital library, that is through NDLI, you can access to many resources from many other IITs, many other institutions, premier institutions. So we'll just go through what is there. First of all, let us know what is NDLI, and then we'll go through how you can register to NDLI and how you can become an NDLI member. So next. So what is NDLI and why you should next. So what is NDLI? So NDLI, it's a virtual repository of learning resources, which is not just a repository with source browse facilities, but it will provide a host of services for the learner community. So it is sponsored by Ministry of Education, Government of India, through the mission called NMEICT, that is National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology. In this, you have filtered and federated searching is employed to facilitate focused searching so that the learners can find the right resource with least effort and minimum time. Next. So this NDLI will provide you group specific service such as exam, if you want to prepare for some examination, not only for the school students but also for college students, job aspirants and anybody. So this NDLI can be used by any category of people or student. So NDLI it is designed to hold content in any language. So this facility is available in 13 different languages. So you can utilize the resources in different languages of your wish. So it is built to provide support for all academic levels, including researchers, lifelong learners, all disciplines, all popular form of access devices and differently abled learners. It is not only restricted to engineering students or medical students or school students. Even physically disabled learners can utilize this. If you are a lifelong learner, even you can utilize these resources. And it is developed and operated by IIT Kharagpur. The main website is from IIT Kharagpur. So why you should go for NDLI? You can access resources anytime, anywhere and from anywhere. It's a single platform which provides equitable access to knowledge resource and accessing same resource by multiple person at the time. So that is why you need to use this NDLI services. So I'll not go in detail how this NDLI works because it works on the metadata. So probably you may not understand what metadata and all. So once CS and IS students, once you enter your core branch courses, you'll understand what metadata is. Simply telling, metadata is primarily textual information which is relating to content. It includes information that enables user to identify, discover, research, browse or manage content. So you know Google, right? So the Google, how it works on the metadata. The same thing is applicable here also. So, but you have to note this, NDLI does not store any contents, it only integrates metadata for search and browse. So the content is delivered from the source. That means through NDLI is not storing any books or anything. It will provide you the links from different resources so that you can utilize that. Some of the content contributors for this NDLI are, you can see so many contributors are there. So you have Microsoft, LibriVox, Springer, and many more. Next. Who is this for? Who has to use this NDLI? So as I said, from school level students to the lifelong learners, all the anybody can use this learner. So the NDLI platform is for all learners. School students, college students, professionals, academicians or researchers, edupreneurs and lifelong learners can make use of this. Next. The range of contents, lecture slides, video, class notes, courseware, term papers, assignments, solution, books, e-journals, annual reports, many things are there. So let's move forward. How to access? So like suppose there are different conditions when you access this NDLI. So if you see a lock kind of thing and if it is open, that is called open access. That will be open for anybody. So anybody can use that resource. And the next symbol, if you see next symbol, that is restricted only for the NDLI user. That means you have to become an NDLI member first, then you will be able to access the resources. And next is limited resources. That means only part of the text will be available. If you want to get full text, if you want to read the full text, then again you have to get it from the source authority. Then the red unlocked symbol, it is subscribed. So full text will be available from the institution subscription. If your institution has subscribed to that particular, say for example, Springer or elsewhere, then you can access that. Then red locked symbol, it's called restricted. So you cannot access them. So if your institution is again subscribed to it, then you can access for such. Next. So subject-wise content available in the NDLI. You have resources related to computer science, information and general work. So these numbers are here, so you can just note this. We'll now see how you can access to NDLI. Next. If you just type in your Google NDLI, first you will come to this window will just pop up. So you can just click on that National Digital Library of India. So next. Then it will ask for you for the registration process. So you have to, on the right side you can see NDLI Club, language and login. So since you have not created your you have not registered to NDLI, you cannot simply log in. First you have to register. So next. As I said, I will tell you how to register later. And you also have mobile app for this NDLI. So using mobile app also you can activate this. So next. Coming to the registration process. For the new register, there is a option there. So you have to enter your full name, email address and some details will be asked. So after entering all the details, this details, authenticated details should be given and then you can register this. So next. So once you have registered, you can just go into the NDLI services and you can refine your searches. So you can refine your search by access restrictions. So you saw what access restrictions are. So suppose if you want to go for open access resources, then select open, see the left side. So it is open access, and or you can also click NDLI. So you all the resources which are open and which are open for NDLI members will be displayed, and you can also forward. So this is access by restriction, access by source author. Source author, and if you know already who is the author and which resource has to be read, you can give the name of the author and you can search the material there. Then access by restriction and content type. See, their restriction, okay, you will click open access, but you want to see only video lectures or video materials. So in the content type, if you click video, or if you want text or any other things, you can select that. So by like this, we have in this NDLI, you can refine your search depending on your requirement and what type of content you want to use. Forward. There are many refined, so all these are not required. Yeah, so please come back. Yeah, by education level, either you are in first year. If a school student, if your brothers or sister wants to use this, then you can refine your search giving the level of your education. Even the school students, or as I said, a lifelong learner can also use this. So giving the level of education, you can use this, refine your search. Next, it's a full plastic. Oh, next, sir. Full next. Yeah, so in the okay. So now you may ask, then what is the difference? We do this in the Google also. How does NDLI is different from, not, I'm not giving a comparison because Google, you know, it's a vast informative, what you can say, it is having vast information in it. But how does NDLI is much simpler than Google. So a simple example is displayed here. So see, this is Payal. She is studying in her 8th standard. Her native language is Hindi. And for her final examinations, she has to prepare some, she wants some information about magnetism in the subject of physics. Next, you have Shamek, who is an engineering student. He is also doing his PhD, and he also needs some paper on magnetism. So both the topics are on magnetism. So how you can refine your search in NDLI? So next. So what happens? Both will go to Google and they type what? Magnetism. So see how many results will come to both. How many? How many results you can find on magnetism? Number odak barala. 1 crore 89 lakhs result is there. Okay, next. So is it possible for both of them to read so many contents on magnetism? But if you do the same thing in NDLI, so see that in the NDLI, there is education level, so 5th to 8th. So Payal will select 5 to 8, and she will also select the language which is required, because her native language is Hindi. She selects Hindi language, and for her how many results? 8 results are available. And for Shamek, you can see he is getting only 219 results on magnetism. So their time is saved, and their since the data what they require according to their level is also made easier. So this is how NDLI will reduce your time in searching the data. Okay, next. So this is how the NDLI works, and how you can research your refine your search in NDLI. How to become NDLI club member? Actually, we have a NDLI club exclusively for JSS HSNTU, and myself being a patron of that club, and Basappa sir is the president, and we have 2 secretary members as well from EC department and one from CTM department. So we have formed this club in 2021. So now it's been 1 year. Actually what we do in this club is, apart from accessing the resources from the NDLI, you can become an NDLI club member and you can attend many events. Many events will be organized from different, it is not restricted to JSS SNTU. When we are a club member, that's all. There are many other institutions, premier institutions and others who are also who are having the club. So they also will be posting many activities and even we will be conducting many activities. So if you become a club member, you can participate in all the events and you can get the certificates for it, certificates and many things. So actually NDLI clubs are set up in the institutions and nodal bodies, and these clubs, as I said, it will conduct events to facilitate students to develop knowledge, skills and traits beyond regular curriculum. So the events may be either physical or virtual. Virtual events, they are web-based, so you know that. The events are organized at respective institute levels or state level, or it can be even national level. Next. So next. So this is the NDLI club admins, as I said. We have Basappa sir, librarian, and he is the president. Darshan sir from CTM and Shashidhar sir from ENC. They are the executive members. So next. Yeah. Now how to become a club member. So to become a club member, each institution which has formed their club, they will be having a pass key. A unique pass key will be given. So you have to enter that pass key and a valid email ID and enter your first name and last name, and you have to give a password for it and you can register. So that pass key is available with us. So using that pass key, you can register to this club. Okay, so club is different and NDLI is different. NDLI is, you have to register separately for NDLI and separately register for this club. So you have to do 2 registrations. To access NDLI resources, separate registration is there. To become NDLI club member, you have to do the separate registration. So next. These are some of the activities we have planned through NDLI. So when you become club member, and whatever the activities that are posted, you will be getting an emails regarding the upcoming activities. So through NDLI club itself, you have to participate that. So for that, registration is required. So you will be having lecture series, quiz, story talks, write-ons and many more activities. Next. So this is in the last, you can see this is the institution pass key. So you can use this pass key to register to the NDLI club. This is for club. For NDLI library resources, you can register just with the email ID and other things. So you have 10 more minutes time. If you have network here, in your phones with you, you can register for the NDLI club now itself. And make use of these resources as instead of doing something else on your phones, please make it for a best use. Thank you.
Mahesh, thank you.
If you want, you can register now. If you
If
have
you
any
want
doubts,
to, you do it, Lily. If you want to,
no, now if they don't.
do it up. Because if you get any doubts regarding that, both of them are here, you can get it cleared. It will help you a lot later.
Professor Neeti madam, I give you a significant information on the digital library and how to use the NDLI club and how to register for the NDLI library, and all you make use of this for your future concern. I thank you madam on behalf of our students and on behalf of myself. Thank you.
Next year. ಫ್ರೆಶರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮಗಿದಾನೆ
If you have any doubts, you can contact me
Group 4, I have shared the pass key. Link and pass key.
ಮಹೇಶ್ ಇದನ್ನು ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಿತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬರಲ್ವಾ ಅದು ಇದು PPT ಕ್ಲೋಸ್
Pass key I have shared.
ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಕಳಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ವಿಚಾರ ನಾವೇನು ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾ ಇವನು ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ after the index. ಬಂದ್ರಾ?
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಇವಾಗ ಅದು
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು?
ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಅದೇ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿವಲ್ವಾ.